We all face moments in life when things don't go as planned, when uncertainty looms large and it feels like the ground beneath us is shifting. In those times, we often feel the urge to cling to control, to hold tightly to the things we think we need or the outcomes we believe we deserve. But what if I told you that the secret to peace doesn't lie in holding on, but in letting go? What if the key to finding serenity in a chaotic world is found in releasing our tight grip on the future, on expectations, and on the need for everything to turn out a certain way? Letting go sounds simple, but it's an art, a practice that requires patience, trust, and surrender. In a world that constantly pushes us to strive, to succeed, and to secure our place, letting go can feel like the hardest thing to do. But the truth is, the more we let go, the more we invite peace and freedom into our lives. So today, let's explore the art of letting go. What does it really mean to release the need for control? How can we find peace in the midst of uncertainty? And why is it so difficult to let go in the first place? There's a moment in my life I'll never forget. I was holding on to a situation so tightly, convinced that if I just tried hard enough, if I just kept pushing, everything would work out. I had a plan. I had a vision. I knew the way things should be. But no matter how much I tried, things kept slipping through my fingers, and the harder I grasped, the more I felt lost. It wasn't until I reached the point of complete exhaustion, physically, mentally, and emotionally, that I realized something profound. Sometimes, it's only when we stop trying to control everything that we find our way forward. The more I let go of my expectations, the more I could breathe, the more I could see clearly. Have you ever felt that way? When you're so consumed by trying to fix everything that you lose sight of the peace that's always been available to you. The truth is, sometimes the hardest thing to do is the one that will bring the most peace: letting go. Let's talk about control for a moment. We live in a world that often teaches us that control equals safety. If we can control our environment, our relationships, our job, and our future, then we can protect ourselves from pain, disappointment, and failure. But the reality is, control is an illusion. We don't control much in life, certainly not other people, not the future, and not the unpredictable nature of the world. And when we try to control everything, we create a false sense of security, one that leaves us constantly anxious and afraid of losing what we've worked so hard to hold on to. Think about the last time you were anxious about something. Maybe it was about a decision you had to make, a relationship you wanted to fix, or a future goal you were striving for. In that moment, what were you really afraid of? Was it the outcome? Or was it the fear of not being able to control it? Letting go doesn't mean abandoning responsibility or giving up. It means acknowledging the limits of our control and finding peace in the uncertainty that remains. It's about trusting that life will unfold in its own time and that we don't need to force everything into place. Letting go is an art, because it's not just about releasing physical things or circumstances. It's about releasing our attachments. The things we hold on to, whether it's a relationship, a job, a dream, or even a past hurt, are often linked to our identity. They become part of how we define ourselves. But when we let go of these attachments, we create space for something greater. Letting go means recognizing that our worth isn't tied to outcomes or possessions. It means giving ourselves permission to simply be, without the constant need to prove our value or control the narrative. How do we let go? It starts with awareness. We begin by noticing what we're holding on to. What thoughts, fears, or attachments are you carrying? What part of your life are you clinging to out of fear of losing it? Once we recognize what we're holding on to, we can begin the process of releasing. This doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with the simple act of choosing peace over perfection, acceptance over resistance. It's choosing to trust that life will unfold as it's meant to, even when we can't see the end result. One of the most challenging areas where we must learn to let go is the past. We all have memories, experiences, and wounds from the past that shape who we are today. And while our past can teach us valuable lessons, it doesn't define us. When we hold on to past hurts or regrets, we allow them to control our present. We may constantly relive old stories of what went wrong or what we wish we had done differently. But when we let go of these past stories, we free ourselves from their grip. We open up to new possibilities, new growth, and new healing. It's not about forgetting. It's about releasing the emotional hold the past has on us. It's about forgiving others, forgiving ourselves, and creating space for the present moment to unfold without the burden of yesterday's pain. The true art of letting go is finding peace in uncertainty. Life is uncertain, it's messy, it's unpredictable, and while that can be terrifying, it can also be incredibly freeing. When we release our need for certainty, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, new paths, and new ways of being. We all want to know what's going to happen next. We crave the comfort of certainty, the reassurance that we're on the right path. But the beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. The moments that shape us the most often come when we least expect them, when we stop trying to control and simply let life unfold. In those moments of uncertainty, peace comes not from knowing the future, but from trusting that, no matter what happens, we are equipped to handle it. Letting go means trusting that we don't need to have all the answers right now, and that's okay. The answers will come in time. As I close, I want to leave you with this thought. Letting go is not a weakness, it is a strength. It takes courage to release the things we hold dear, especially when we don't know what will come next. But it's in that release that we find freedom, peace, and the opportunity for new growth. The next time you find yourself holding on too tightly, remember this. Peace is not found in the things you control, but in the things you're willing to release. If this video has helped you reflect on the art of letting go, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you ready to let go of in your life to find more peace? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you believe in the power of releasing the past and embracing uncertainty, join our community by subscribing. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to the next time we can explore life's deeper questions together.